too young. You must go wherever I send you and do whatever I tell you. God had to correct Jeremiah. God had to say, wait a minute. Don't you say that I'm too young. He had to tell him, wait a minute, you're a prophet. I blessed your tongue. I blessed the words that come out of your mouth. Not only that, have y'all ever noticed that we can speak a word directly to heaven, heaven hears it, and rain down blessings and change our whole situation, all because we spoke it? The words that come out of our mouth can change our situation. The words that come out of our mouth can affect our situation. Let me tell you. Proverbs 18 and 21. Write it down. Go to it if you can. Proverbs 18 and 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. That means you can speak death to your situation, and then you can speak life to your situation. You can speak, and your situation changes. Wow. That means we need to watch what we say. Sometimes we could be just in situations where we're venting, and we could just be venting and just be upset, and we'll say things like, I'm never going to make it. I can't get through this. This is too much for me. I'm not enough for this. I'm not strong enough for this. Okay, well, you're not. You're not going to make it. You're not strong enough because that's what you believe and that's what you keep saying. When I was younger, I used to say, man, I can't do this. And people would be like, don't you say can't. I didn't understand at the time. Like, I just said can't. What's wrong with that? But I found out your words are powerful. You have to change the way you speak and change the way you think. So when you're going through situations and tough times, and when it gets hard, don't say that you can't or this is too much for you. Change up the tempo. Change up the words. Change up your mindset. Say things like, I'm more than a conqueror. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. You have to switch up the way that you talk. You have to change what you say. But not only that, God didn't stop there and say, wait a minute, don't you say that. What did he say after that? He said, don't you say that because you must go. He said, Jeremiah, you must go. He didn't say, Jeremiah, please go for me. Come on, Jeremiah, I'm God. You can do this for me. He didn't say that. He said, you must go. He said, you have to go. Let me tell you why, Jeremiah. Because these Israelites are turning on me. They are living their life in no kind of way. But when you go out there and speak, some of them are going to change the way they think. Some of them are going to change the way they talk. And they're going to turn around and come to me. But I need you to go and get my people. I need you to go and get my people, Jeremiah. You must go. My people need to hear. He's telling Jeremiah, you must go. So don't you dare say that you're too young. Jeremiah's just trying to get out of it. That's all Jeremiah was trying to do. He was just like, God, look, I'm too young. You can get somebody a little older than me. But God said, I already purposed you. I already gifted you with the gift. And now you learned up to know you can walk in your purpose. So Jeremiah, go.
It's in you.
See, your purpose is not for you, but it's for somebody else. It's for somebody else. We have to understand that once you start walking with God, you have your relationship with God, but don't you want somebody else to experience that? Don't you want somebody else? There are so many people that are lost out here. There are so many people whose minds is overwhelmed and don't understand, why am I here? What is going on? And the enemy is just tormenting them. And he has them wrapped up and tied up in their sins and their thoughts and their mind. And they are wrapped up. And it can take one word from you. Gifted with that encouragement. You gifted to speak and take one word from you and change their whole life. You can change it. Let me tell you something. You probably don't believe me that you can change a situation. Come on. Go to Romans 5 and 19. Romans 5 and 19. Write it down if you can go to it later. But I'll tell you what it says. It says, because one person disobeys God, many become sinners. One person disobeyed. So if I chose not to speak,